Hello, America. Happy Trump Day. It's Inauguration Day. It's supposed to be a good thing. Some people don't agree with it. Yeah, it's supposed to be a good thing. We're moving in a different direction. We're going to try something new. If it doesn't work out, guess what? We got 4 years. We got 4 years to see somebody fail, just like we do every other time that we have an election. With all that being said, I got a couple of things that I want to talk about. It's probably going to make some of you mad. That's fine. I don't care. I've been thinking about this kind of stuff for a long time. Finally thought I'm going to put my thoughts into a video, stick it out there, see what people think. Maybe if it's worth it, keep doing something like this every now and then. I got home from work today. I watched the inauguration on my lunch hour. Pretty cool. I thought Donald Trump's speech was pretty much on point. I like what he had to say. He wasn't afraid. He wasn't pulling any punches. That's what we need. We need somebody who's going to be real and get to it. We'll see if it happens. I'm putting my faith in it. I hope it does. A lot of you don't care. You ain't going to give it a shot. That's cool. That's your right. Welcome to America. Now, after I get home, though, I watch these two videos. I get on Facebook, see what's going on with everything. And the first thing that I see is that there's riots in Omaha. Or not riots, protests. I don't know if anything's bad, real bad over there's happened. I haven't really paid attention, because I found these other two videos. The first video that I seen was what looked like a 12-year-old kid with a smoldering fire out in the middle of the street in D.C. And a Fox News reporter, I believe it was, looked at him and said, I think that this guy was involved in this fire. And the 12-year-old kid looks at him and said, actually, I started this fire. The reporter steps back and said, well, can you tell me why you started the fire? And the kid says, because I can, and to say, screw our president. 12-year-old kid. That is horrible parenting. That is somebody who needs to be locked up, have their kids taken away from them. That is ridiculous. It does not matter. 12 years old? 12? Innocence is gone because of idiots like you that allow your kids to do these kind of things and egg your kids on to do these kind of things. That kid should have been at home, not out on the streets. Should have been in school, not out on the streets lighting fires. It's child abuse, man. You can't teach your kids this kind of shit. They're supposed to be the future of our country. And idiots like you teaching your kids how to do this is going to keep running this country straight down the hole it's already going in. But you don't care. No, I didn't get my way, so I'm going to throw a fit. And my kid's going to throw a fit because he didn't get his way. Oh, but I can't understand why they're putting my kid on Adderall. And they're putting my kid on Ritalin because he ain't paying attention in school. He ain't doing the things that he's supposed to be doing. He's yelling at mom. He's yelling at dad. It's because you're raising a punk. Pull your head out your ass. That kid had no right to be in the middle of a situation like that. And as parents, you put him there. And then egged him on in the background, cheering him. He's 12. What's wrong with you people? The second video that I seen was some people who looked like they were peacefully protesting, walking down the street. And you know what? If you want to peacefully protest, that's fine. Don't block intersections. Don't be blocking streets. Let people get about their everyday business like they need to go about. But these people, a select few of them, veer off and start smashing windows at Starbucks. Starbucks. What in the blue hell has Starbucks ever done to oppress anybody? What in the hell are you proving by smashing the windows of a company that sells a cup of coffee for $14? Are you kidding me? It's coffee. How are they oppressing you? What is it that made you think, I need to smash Starbucks windows? That's not protesting. You're a criminal. And you're a punk because you ain't going out, you ain't busting up no windows at no gun shop, are you? Nah, you ain't doing that because the people in the gun shop might not take it very well. The people in Starbucks, they're weak. They get a little scared when somebody throws a brick through their window. You go throwing a brick through a window of somebody who owns a gun store or somebody who owns, I don't know, any kind of business that ain't a bunch of bitches. You know what could possibly happen to you? You catch a bullet in your head. And then you're some kind of a martyr to all your idiot friends because you went out and fucked somebody's shit up and they decided that it was worth, you weren't going to take their shit or break their shit, so they defend their shit, and then you guys go and argue that they shouldn't be allowed to have guns. It's unreal to me. It really is. Because the whole point about this is you got all these people out here with this, he's not my president bullshit. Guess what? He's your president. Doesn't matter whether you like it or not. He's your president. He is the president of these United States of America. If you don't want him to be your president, the door's great big. You can get out that son of a bitch in any direction that you want. Go ahead. Go try it out somewhere else. Go to another country and try to talk down on the leader of that country, especially one of these third world countries. Go do that shit there. See what happens to you. You think you got it so bad? You can walk down the streets. You can talk all the shit that you want. You don't get thrown in jail. You don't get hands cut off. You don't get your tongue cut out. This is America. You can do those kind of things. And you're still bitching like you got some kind of horrible life. I actually read another deal on Facebook today that said that there was like 68 representatives that didn't go to the inauguration. They boycotted the inauguration. If it was up to me, I'd say, you know what? You can't show up at the inauguration. Don't show up for work the next day. That's your job. Especially the representatives that represent states who voted for Donald Trump. Not only the electoral college votes, but the popular vote. Those states, if your representative didn't show up at the inauguration today, you should be jumping on writing emails. You should do everything in your power to make sure that that person never, ever holds office in your state again because they do not represent you. If you don't go, if I walk up to my boss tomorrow and I say, you know what, I don't like the new supervisor. I'm not going to show up for work because he's starting today. I'm going to lose my job. It is time for these representatives, it's time for all of them, all the government officials to understand they work for us. It doesn't work the other way. Not no more. It's time for us to start holding them accountable. As far as all the he's not my president crap, I'll tell you what. We got 4 years. We can either make this thing work or it could be a bitch. And we're this close to actually having to see what it's going to take. You liberals ready to go to war because I really don't want to see war on our streets. But if that's what you want to do, then, or, you know, if you think that you're going to make changes by throwing bricks through Starbucks windows, then I think that you're sorely mistaken. That's not how you make change. You don't destroy innocent people's shit. It's unacceptable. And to the parents of that 12-year-old, Carter, or whatever his name was, that lit that fire on the street, you should be ashamed of yourselves. Raising a little punk like that. Are you kidding me? That's all I got for you today. God bless America. We'll see you next time.